All right, music fans, welcome back. It is I, Dave, the real music observer, doing the thing that I do, which is to observe real music in real time for real people just like you right there. And me here. Steve Perry fans have been quite, I guess, complimentary of this song that I posted yesterday on my page. I've actually asked Steve Perry from time to time in videos if he would be willing to cover the song. No word from Steve yet, by the way. Steve has not responded. But the tune is called Talk It Over by Grayson Hugh from 1988. I even sent the song to a very famous and very talented singer who fronts the greatest Journey tribute band in America. They're called Escape. They're from Northeast Ohio, and they are the best. And he was remarking at how Perry-esque the song was, or is. The song is from 1988. The album was called Blind to Reason. And Grayson Hugh at the time was a guy I was promoting either on Top 40 or at rock stations. He had a couple of other tunes, Bring It All Back, and How About Us, which was a tune that Champagne had done in the early 1980s, one of my favorite slow jams, as it were. But Grayson had this unique ability to capture that Steve Perry meets Sam Cooke R&B thing, and he had a second album, too, that came out later on called Road to Freedom. Both of those albums are very high quality, and for Steve Perry fans, highly recommended. Now, I don't have new Steve Perry music for you, but if you're a casual Steve Perry fan and you want to hear music that emulates Steve to a very high level, I would suggest these two records by Grayson Hugh. Now, again, I'm not trying to pull the wool over anyone's eyes about the prospect of a new Steve Perry record. My own personal opinion is that record is not going to come out this year. I don't like making predictions like this over and over again, but people keep asking me, what the holdup is. And the holdup is that this music that Steve recorded is really for himself. It's not for commercial consumption. It's kind of sad that that's the way it is right now, but my guess is Steve is still working through the things that have led him to this point where he's really not that concerned about whether we get new music from him. In the meantime, you've got this stuff to look back on. I point this out because I'm always astonished when I post the tunes by Grayson Hugh, the reaction I get. So if you're not familiar with Grayson, give him a listen. He's been around for quite some time. His style has changed a lot since the late 80s and early 90s, but I think you'll get a kick out of hearing him sing the song Talk It Over, if not some of the other tunes on his album, which again is highly recommended by yours truly. All right, that's my video. Steve Perry fans rejoice. I will be back with more real music in real time for real people, just like you right there, and just like me right here. And of course, for Steve Perry, man, thanks for watching my videos, Steve.